Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, guys. So, last night I went to the midnight screening at the ArcLight of Funny People, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about this movie. I was really, really excited about this movie. Anybody who follows me, especially on Twitter, my hat looks a little funny. They know that I have a huge crush on Seth Rogen. I can't describe him. He's not my usual type. I have this crazy crush on him. He reminds me of this guy he wants a little bit, and anyways, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, and first of all, the movie theater was filled with people who look like Seth Rogen, like one version or another, and a few Jonah Hills, who I'll get to in a minute. A couple things. One, if you're somebody who complains about movies being too long, don't go see this movie. It's too long. You have to know that before you go in and accept it and go, it's too long. Obviously, something happened, and there was a battle of some sort, obviously, in the editing room. And obviously Judd Apatow won and got to keep as much of his movie as he wanted because Judd Apatow, poops gold flakes. It hurts it only hurts the movie a little bit. It hurts, and it definitely does. It hurts the movie a little bit. The movie could serve to have a half hour off of it. It really could. 2 hours is plenty long for a dramedy, you know? It's not a comedy. It's a dramedy. It's hilarious when it's funny, and it's heartbreaking when it's sad, which is what makes it a great movie. It's like comedies were in the late 80s or like early 90s. These movies were about people, and people who were allowed to be funny, and people who were allowed to not be funny at the same time. Funny people. Wah, wah. And I think, Stephanie, my roommate, and I went and saw the movie together. Stephanie and I agree that what we think happened is that the most sensible cut to this movie, where they could have probably killed half an hour, if not 45 minutes, is this stuff that happens at a house in Marin County. And I'm not going to tell you any more about it, except that the central character of that kind of storyline is Leslie Mann, Judd Apatow's wife. So, nothing against her, because I think Leslie is an incredibly, incredibly talented actress, and so funny, and so smart, and so real. For people who are in careers that success is measured by fame, it's such a fascinating commentary on what that means to an actual life, to the end, when faced with something like death. What, at the end of the day, is actually important, without being schmaltzy or cutesy or over the head. It's just honest. This movie's also incredibly, brilliantly, not indulgently self-aware, like jokes between Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen about Seth Rogen looking weird now that he's skinny. The brilliant use of this footage, real footage of Adam Sandler when he was Judd Apatow's roommate, as well as real footage of Leslie Mann's career, real photos, real stuff used in this that's just, brings it kind of to earth. Jonah Hill, I've never been a Jonah Hill fan. Haven't been a fan. Never found him charming. Found him mildly amusing, but never a good actor. This movie, I think he's fantastic in this movie. He's fantastic in this movie. Jason Schwartzman is fantastic in this movie. Oh, someone who's not fantastic, but I go, really? Is the girl who's sort of the Seth Rogen love interest. I found her a little bit underwhelming. She's good, and she's cute, but a little underwhelming. I wasn't sold. She's on Parks and Recreation, you know? Then, of course, who comes in and steals the entire movie? Eric Bana. Right before he's gonna break America's heart in The Time Traveler's Wife, this is Eric Bana's year. This is, I guarantee you, the year of Eric Bana, where finally he's no longer the cooler. I will say there's some distracting cameos, like Eminem, it's cool, but it's a little distracting. Ray Romano's a little distracting. Dave Attell seems out of place. I did like seeing Paul Reiser. The main thing I want to leave with is that Adam Sandler gives the greatest performance that he's given since Punch Drunk Love. I'm really excited that there's now not one, but two movies that show people that Adam Sandler is more than just a funny man with a guitar and Hanukkah songs. That this man is actually a really fantastic actor. Oh, I should say 3 movies, including Spanglish. He's wonderful in that, too. Adam Sandler, I think you're a genius, I think you're wonderful, and I think you went places in this movie that a lot of men, especially comedians, wouldn't go. And I applaud you for that. Overall, see Funny People. I think it's a great movie, and I think that if it doesn't make you laugh, it'll touch you, and if it touches you, report it to the authorities. No, if it touches you, then send me a comment, because then we really have something to talk about because this movie really moved me. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.